There are some striking resemblances between Dajjal, the individual that is to come, and the world that we live in today. Now there's many things that could be said about this, but just one example I want to share with you and I want you to think about is I want to take you back to the 18th century. And I speak about this a lot because I believe this was a profound time in history. It was a time where humanity decided almost collectively, at least in the West, to shift their focus away from God, away from any spiritual realm or dimension or any type of spirituality, and to focus on the material. They were sold a new vision. We want to build a utopian future, bring paradise to earth. Forget about anything after death. It's not relevant. We want to focus on this world. It was almost as if they were saying and suggesting we have to close one of our eyes. Close the eye to the spiritual and focus on the material eye, the material realm. And then this resulted in the flourishing of many other ideologies such as capitalism, socialism, imperialism, etc., which all, again, were collaborated in a way to facilitate this vision. And then later we had the advent of new atheism, which is far more recent, which not only said we're going to close this eye, but we're going to bash it, we're going to attack it, we're going to make it bulge. So they started attacking religion, attacking the idea of God, saying that it's silly, we shouldn't believe in anything that's beyond the material. They started promoting empiricism, not only empiricism, but promoting scientism, which is the idea that science is the only way to truth. Seeing is believing. And this is the world that we find ourselves in today, a world primed, I would say, to receive that great deceiver. So we have to be really careful in the times that we live in and educate ourselves in regards to these things. And not only this, just as a last point, even the word Dajjal comes from the root Dajjala, which means to cover, to deceive. And another idea you get from it is to cover a cheap metal with something that's expensive, with gold, to make it appear as if it's worth something. And that's, again, the nature of the world that we live in. It's gilded, it's made to look beautiful and appealing and alluring, and it draws us in, but at the end of the day, it's empty. There's nothing there, and we're not going to take it with us when we die. We leave it all behind. So don't be deceived by the things around you. Don't be deceived by the ideas that are promoted and pushed. We need to turn back to our Creator. As Muslims, we need to protect ourselves by holding on to the rope of Allah, which is the Quran. And if you're a non-Muslim, I would encourage you to read the Quran. If you realize you live in times of great confusion and deception. I mean, many people are waking up to this. And if you do find yourselves in that position, I really encourage you to pick up the Quran and read what it has to say about life, about the universe, about God, and about what's coming. And I leave you guys with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, take care.